This video is brought to you by Lightspeed, We're a Zulu, and by WX Weather.
I'm Jeff Van West, and I'm reporting direct from Oshkosh 2008. I'm here at the Icon aircraft unveiling just before we've started up with Matthew Gionta, who is, can you tell us your exact title, Matthew?
I'm the Vice President of Engineering and the Chief Technical Officer.
And you're formerly of Scale Composites, correct?
Yep. I was the Vice President of Engineering there before I left.
Terrific. With Icon, you've gone with a very unconventional design in that you've got analog gauges, you've got a very different kind of styling in the cockpit, and some gauges we don't even see in general aviation real often. I'd like you to just give me a tour and explain why they're in here or what they are, and let's just start with analog gauges overall.
It's completely focused toward the recreational enthusiast, someone who's going to go out and fly strictly for fun. And so that kind of a pilot needs a minimal set of instrumentation. In our view, something that's very familiar is the automotive environment. And so you'll see just the minimal instruments that a pilot needs to safely fly in AVweb kinds of conditions. So by having fewer instruments here, the pilot gets to spend more time looking out the window, enjoying the view, enjoying his experience, as opposed to head down, trying to navigate. At the top of the instrument panel, you'll see perhaps the greatest difference in what we've got here is an angle of attack indicator. And everyone who's flown a military plane will know that angle of attack is great for dogfighting, great for maneuvering. And as soon as you're up and away outside of the initial takeoff area, that is the single most important instrument, especially for a novice pilot. It tells him just what angle the wing is operating at and how much margin there is before the wing stalls.
Is there any particular advantage for angle of attack indicators with water landings or anything like that?
Well, you know, in the military, again, they're often used as an indicator to set their approach speed as angle of attack. So is it unique to water landings? No, but it's helpful in all landings.
And what about this panel right over here?
Yeah, so that's a GPS moving map. And so, again, that needs to be and will be designed for the same kind of cockpit ergonomics. It'll present the pilot with just the essential amount of information that he needs to navigate. It won't give him all the extra information that he doesn't need for a recreational environment.
And these are the radios right down here, is that correct?
COM and the transponder. We've got the intercom in between the two of those, and essential light switches.
And so no navigation radios?
That's correct. Strictly GPS. Look out the window.
Now, if I wanted a glass panel for this aircraft, is that an option?
Yeah, so there will be an option to upgrade, particularly for night VFR flying. If you want to go with a glass panel display, that will insert into this very same space here. But it'll have a little bit different look and feel, but it'll definitely be designed the same way that this one has been designed, style.
Now, one of the big things about the Icon is that we can fold the wings, trailer the aircraft, or fold it and bring it up to up here, the dock. Can you show me where's the wing fold control in this cockpit?
Yeah, the wing fold controls are directly overhead. This center safety console has the wing lock, which I have here, and this is a manual interlock so that once the wings get back into their position for flight, you have tactile feedback that the pins are going into their proper slots. And so not until that lock is in its lock position do you know that the airplane is safe for flight. Also up here is where you would actuate the emergency parachute, and if you chose that option for this airplane. And also the circuit breakers and the firewall shutoff for the fuel is located up top.
And the fuel is located down in the fuselage, from my understanding.
The fuel is actually right below the baggage compartment down in the hull. Single tank.
Now, you have the option with the aircraft for automatic folding wings, and that's just going to be a switch up there?
Yeah, so there's together with this handle and a switch, that will do the automatic folding wings. Manual folding wings will be done outside of the cockpit.
And I understand that the amphibious option, having wheels, that's an option for the aircraft as well. Both the wheels and the automatic fold are fairly heavy. Can you get both of them together?
Yeah, no, you cannot. Those two weigh about the same amount, and if you select one, you don't get to select the other.
What are you projecting, you think, as an empty weight for the aircraft with, say, the wheels or the automatic wing fold?
Well, the empty weight range is going to be between 900 and 1,000 pounds, depending on what options you choose to pick. And so each consumer can pick what they want in their airplane.
But as an amphib or a seaplane, you actually get a slightly higher gross weight, don't you, for LSA?
Yeah, and that is included in that 900 to 1,000 pound. That is they give you an extra 110 pounds weight allowance for the seaplane or for the amphib, and that reflects the numbers I just gave you.
Is there anything else particularly unique about this cockpit or that you're particularly proud of?
You know, just looking at it, you know, it looks like a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's very roomy. I mean, I'm not a particularly large guy, but you can just see how much room there is in this cockpit. The over-the-nose visibility is just fantastic. If you've flown some of the airplanes where the instrument panel is just up at eye level, you're really going to appreciate the over-the-nose visibility here. And then, last but not least, the removable side windows. You could fly with the side windows in or with them out, and depending on what the weather's like outside. And so you might just choose to leave them out and enjoy a nice hot sunny day.
Excellent. Thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you.
I'm Jeff Van West from Oshkosh 2008 Icon Aircraft.